you want to smell sexy, feminine, sophisticated with a little bit of a floral touch in there, but you don't want to smell like your grandma, then this video is just for you. Hello, beautiful souls. It's your girl, Zhane, coming at you with another video. And as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be about 8 rose fragrances that are perfect for the springtime, but it's not giving granny. It's not giving grandma. It's not giving Mima. None of that. These all have a personality of their own. So I know I have something for everyone. And if you are interested in seeing what's on my list today, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Y'all, these bangs is gonna be bothering me the whole time, so don't mind me. If you guys are new to my channel, hello again. My name is Zhane. Welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back onto another video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from moi. Now let's get into it. First things first, I'll start off with the lip combo. Y'all love it, so I'm gonna keep it coming. Today is real simple, real cute. I am wearing Plum from MAC, the lip liner, along with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Gummy Bear. And shout out to Maybelline because they sent over a few lifter glosses and some lip liners to match. So I'm gonna be doing like a TikTok trying them on and showing y'all the vibes on my skin tone. But yeah, this is one of the new ones that they sent over. This is Gummy Bear, and I think Gummy Bear with Plum with this like purple eye kind of eats. And then my dress has a little purple and pink in it, so I feel like I'm giving y'all springtime. I'm giving y'all, you know, a sexy springtime vibes. And the bang, you see the vibes, you see the vibes. So as y'all know, I always start off with my scent of the day. Leave your scent of the day or night down below because I would absolutely love to know. I love the chit chat, I love the dialogue, and y'all be putting me on. So go ahead and leave your scent of the day or night in the comments and we can talk about it. My scent of the day is actually one that is really special, so I try not to use it too much because Zhane sent me Damask and they engraved my name at the top. I'm gonna show y'all B-roll so y'all can see it, and it's so freaking cute, y'all. This fragrance is specifically for the girls who want like a gourmand feel but also have some rose. This is a plushy rose fragrance with some fruitiness. It has a little bit of a citrusy vibe along with this musky tone. Y'all, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love the black currant that's in here. I love the pear. Of course, you get this gorgeous damask rose, which is very plushy and slightly velvety. Like, it's one of my favorite types of roses in perfumery. You get some musk in here. You get this mineral accord, which I think kind of adds to the muskiness. It kind of adds a slight, like ever so slightly, like salty freshness, but it's not overwhelming at all. It's just very slight. You probably won't even smell it, but I get it. It's like a unique type of muskiness that it gives, but it's not too much. It's not too much at all. It's not too salty because I'm not like a salty girl at all, but this is giving. Like, I really enjoy this one. I love the way it smells. I love the way it wears. But one thing that I really enjoy about Zhane's fragrances is that they have this like ethereal nature to them. Like, they're not too intense and in your face, and they're very well made. Like, you can tell that this is high quality. When you spray it, you don't get like a whole bunch of alcohol. You get the actual fragrance and it takes you on a journey, which is something that I really enjoy. I kind of wish the bottle was pink because most of these bottles are either pink or purple or slightly red, but it's giving because, you know, roses, you know, it's red, it's cute. But I really like the way that this smells. I think that it's absolutely gorgeous. And if you are in the market for like a gourmand-esque type of rose fragrance, but you don't want it to smell like your quintessential Delina, I think Damask is fantastic. Now, if you are into like unique florals, but you still want that like warmth from vanilla and that rose, you would love 106 from Bon Parfumeur. This really is a gorgeous, unique floral fragrance. It has like this tropical vibe to it with the rose. You get some fruitiness, you get a little bit of muskiness, you get that vanilla. So you get that sweetness, you get the fruitiness, you get the florals, but you also get that like tropical twist to it because this has Divana in it, rose, vanilla. You get some fruitiness as well. So when the fragrance opens up, you get this like warm, spicy, sexy pink pepper note along with that rose. And then as the fragrance starts to dry down, you get even more rose and you get that very unique Divana note. And to me, Divana kind of comes off a little, I don't know, it's like very hard to explain. I don't know what the qualities of Divana is, but it has like this floral tone, but it has like this depth to it. Like, I just can't explain it. It's hard to explain. You also get some sandalwood and some vanilla in the base, and I would say 106 is a little bit more on the sexier side as far as the roses go, which I absolutely love. I think this is good for pretty much any occasion, but if you want to have a little bit more of a sex appeal to you versus like a extra feminine touch, if that makes sense. All right, this next one I'm not gonna go into too much detail about because she's a banger and I've talked about her before. Rose 01 from Swiss Arabian is that girl and quite affordable as well. I would describe Rose 01 as just a fruity rose fragrance. It's very fruity, it's very heavy on the rose, but it's super sexy. It's definitely giving Delina vibes for a fraction of the price. So really you get similar notes to Delina. You get that lychee, you get that bergamot in there. You also get that rose, and I really enjoy that nutmeg that's in the mid as well. It adds a little bit of warm spiciness that makes the scent kind of sexy. And then in the base you get that vanilla, you get that cashmere wood along with some musk. So you really can't go wrong with Rose 01. If you want something similar to Delina but you don't want to pay that price, this is great and it performs very well on my skin and my clothes personally. Next we have one that I absolutely adore for the springtime. This is springtime in a bottle to me. This is Bouquet de Hongrie from the house of BDK. Now this fragrance is just a gorgeous watery, like aquatic, fruity floral fragrance. I get a lot of that black currant that's in here. I do get this like watery peony note. In the top you get a blast of fruit, you get some strawberry, you get some pear, and of course you get that black currant. And then as the fragrance dries down, that's where you start to get that rose, but you get this slightly fresh and clean watery jasmine, which I'm a huge fan of. And then in the base you get some musk, some cedar, and some amber. So it's warm, it's resinous, but it's still fresh and woody. It's very sexy, it's clean. Personally, I feel like this is springtime in a bottle. I get a little bit of a green tone to it as well, so it might be like the whole strawberry or whatever, but I do get a slightly green element to this fragrance when it first opens up, which I think really adds to that like springtime, like dewy type of vibe that I get from this scent, and I'm here for it. Like, I love it. I really enjoy this one. Next we have a fragrance that you either love it or you hate it, and I personally love it. This is Eden Sparkling Lychee from Kayali. This is their take on like a lychee fragrance with some rose and some purple florals. I would describe this as like a sweet fruity floral fragrance, but it's heavy on the fruitiness of the lychee, and it's kind of like a sugary lychee. It's not like a super juicy fruitiness. This is quite easy to wear in my opinion. You can wear this for any occasion. Some of the keynotes that I get are the black currant that's in here. Of course you get that rose, you get some candied lychee I believe, and I think you get like violet, some type of purple floral in here, and you get some sandalwood. So this fragrance, it's just beautiful. It's very easy to wear. Again, what I get the most to my nose is that lychee with the rose, but the lychee is candied, like it is sugary sweet. I would say this is like a nice easy introduction to rose fragrances because it's not too intense, and the lychee, like the fruitiness, is what takes over, but it's more sophisticated and elegant than Eden Juicy Apple in my opinion. So I think she's a great option, especially if you are new to roses. So this is like a beginner rose fragrance that I think a lot of women would enjoy. Now if you like luxury fragrances, you would absolutely love Elixir Parfum from Raja Parfums. This is just a gorgeous scent. All of these are fruity floral scents, so I'm going to say they're all fruity florals. This one to me is a little bit more fruity than floral, so the rose isn't as intense. It's giving me the vibe of Eden Sparkling Lychee, but make it more elegant, make it more sophisticated, make it more refined. That's what Elixir Parfum is giving. Like, the bottle is so gorgeous. It is feminine, but it's like subtle, and that's kind of how the fragrance is. It's very subtle, but it is there. You do smell it. I get more of like the muskiness, which is like a clean musk. It's like a white musk in here that I think is gorgeous, and it plays very well with the fruity notes that are in here, and that rose. Like, it's stunning. It is stunning, and the bottle is like eye candy, especially on your vanity or on your perfume tray. It's gorgeous. Like, you can't tell me that this bottle is not beautiful, because it is. Now another fragrance that I think gives Delina vibes for a fraction of the price is Lady Rosa from Maison Martin, and I believe you can get this off of Gulf Orchid's website. I'll have everything linked down below. But yeah, if you want something that's similar to Delina but you don't want to spend that money, which some people just can't afford it, I think this is a good option. Now this is one that you gotta let dry down because this is a little bit more affordable. It's not as like refined, but as the scent dries down, you get a lot of that rose that's in here, but this does have fruity notes like lychee. You also get some musk in here. You get a little bit of woodiness as well in the deep dry down. So it's giving similar vibes. Like, it's giving similar vibes. I love that like plushy rose that this has, and it's similar to the OG Delina. So it's giving. Like, I like it personally, and I have started to change my outlook on inspired fragrances or dupes per se, because I just realized that, first of all, in the economy that we're in, it's a little bit crazy. Also, like, people just cannot afford a $375 perfume. Like, that's just crazy for some people. That's some people's car payments, and they just don't have it. So in order for people to have some type of accessibility. I do think that fragrances similar to like Lady Rosa or Rose 01, they're nice options for people who just cannot fork out hundreds of dollars on a fragrance, and you can smell good and have good performance and have a good, you know, cute little bottle and all that. So yeah, I'm here for it. I really like Lady Rosa as well. Personally, I do like Rose 01 better. It's a little bit more refined in my opinion, but Lady Rosa is gorgeous because yeah, the bottle and the scent, they're both nice. All right, last but not least, y'all already know it was coming. I'm gonna be talking about Delina La Rose. I think Delina La Rose is more for springtime. I think Delina is good for year-round, and Delina Exclusive is a little bit more nighttime, fall, winter, if you like to categorize your fragrances. Personally, I wear Delina Exclusive year-round because that is my favorite fragrance in my collection, period. Of course, my favorite fragrance from Parfums de Marly, but it is my favorite fragrance. I wore it for my wedding, all of that. That's just me in a bottle, in my opinion. I just love it. I love it down. But I do think that Delina La Rose is perfect for the springtime, and it is not your grandmother's rose. None of these are your grandmother's roses, okay? This is giving dewy, fresh, fruity, floral. It is absolutely stunning. I just cannot get enough of this. This has a ton of notes, but this opens up with some lychee, of course. I believe you get some pear in here. Of course, you get that rose. I think this has like a watery, aquatic chord as well. I believe there's peony in here as well that helps with that watery, dewy nature. And yeah, the base, I believe there's like some musk, some soft woods. It's gorgeous. Like, I just love the way that this fragrance smells, specifically for the springtime. If you're going to brunch, church, lunch with your girls, run errands, put on Delina La Rose. Like, she smells so elegant and sophisticated, but still minimal and feminine. Like, it is so beautiful how they took that like watery, dewy tone from, you know, nature and put that in this bottle and incorporated with the Delina DNA. And if Delina was a little bit too much for you, like a little too intense, Delina La Rose is a step below that, and it has that clean, fresh, watery nature, which I think a lot of people will enjoy. So yeah, she's that girl. This is the highlight of the video. This was the inspiration of the video, because I mean, you can't talk about perfect rose fragrances or like not your grandmother rose fragrances and not talk about something in the Delina line. I'm just saying. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for you guys today. What did you think about today's video? What are some of your favorite rose fragrances? I would absolutely love to know. As someone who's not a fan of like green roses, like green, fresh, like earthier roses, I would say, you know, I think these are great. But if you do like those green or, you know, very fresh stem, flower, bud, all of that in your rose fragrances, I think there are plenty out there on the market. That's just not my cup of tea. I like it to be a little bit more fruity, a little bit more sexy, but you know, springtime appropriate. I do have darker and deeper rose fragrances as well that I love, but this video wasn't for that. This was for the springtime. So again, let me know what you guys think about today's video. Tell me what you want to see next from me, because I'm taking notes. And if you are new to my channel, I do quiz you guys at the end of all of my videos just to see who's been rocking with me into the end or whatnot. And for today's video, go ahead and leave me, of course, the rose emoji so I know you guys made it until the end. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one.